Hello players, Reznov is here again. Our Easter egg for today going to be Mauer Der Toten. You have 4 objective, power, Klaus, headgear, and warhead. You really don't need a guide for returning the power on, all you need to do is following your waypoint in the map. Then you need to come to this area and find the satellite dish in one of these junk piles. Next step, activate Pack-a-Punch machine. Then you need to take the Brain Rot ammo mode. Brain Rot is the green ammo mode. Destroy that thing and go to the room 305. Then keep shooting the zombies in this room until one of them turn to green. He will destroy the door and you will be able to enter the secret room. Grab the gloves from dead zombie body, then back to Pack-a-Punch machine location. Continue the game in this location until you reach round 10. After round 10 this robots will start appears every 5 rounds, kill it and take the battery it going to drop. Then go to the safe house and activate Klaus for free as the first time. Then come to this room and order Klaus to stand in front of this safe. You can do that using your tactical grenade key. He will open the safe and you find a black light inside it. This black light give you the ability to see the hidden messages. Then go to the garment factory and put the satellite dish on this machine. This machine uses to upgrade Klaus, and to do that, you need to find the satellite dish and put in on the machine. You already did that. Second, you need to make Klaus kill 50 zombie at least. Until Klaus get enough of killing, you can find the wonder weapon. There is a hidden number in this room. Only if you got the black light from the safe you can see the numbers, so the first number going to be in this room here. Or here. Mark and rally point. Or here. Set and waypoint. The second number you going to find it in the service passage. Here. Or here. Or here. The third one going to be in the grocery store, here. Or here. Or here. Then back to room 305 and open the safe. Don't forget that you have to put the number from left to right. Now it's the time to upgrade Klaus, so if he's still not got enough of killing, call him again for 2000 point from one of the radio that available in all location in the map, and I advise you call him from this location.
Miss me? Cannot say I missed you.
Then order him to stand in this room and let him get enough of killing.
Don't expect a lot out of life.
When he got enough, this screen on the machine going to turn from red to green, and I will remind you again, don't forget to put the satellite dish on the machine, otherwise it will never turn to green. Then order him to stand in front of the machine. He will enter the machine and you have to protect him for 60 seconds.
It is always good to feel needed. I will be right with you.
After that, he will out from the machine with an upgraded weapon and that make him stronger than before. Next step, headgear. You have to find 3 parts. First one, it will be in the same area that you start the game from it. Just shoot that tower with your wonder weapon. Second going to be in the ghost station. Third one, you find it in the electronic store. All you need to do is keep shooting those small radio until one of them drop the part.
Setting waypoint.
Then back to the safe house and build the headgear on Klaus' head. Make sure that you don't call him by mistake because there is a radio near to him. Next step, keep shooting the zombie using your wonder weapon until one of them drop this part. That will take like a round or two. Don't waste all of the ammo on zombies, at least save 50 shot because you are going to need it on the next step. Then back again to the safe house and call Klaus from this radio. Then go to sewer access and order Klaus to stand in front of this wall. He is going to destroy the wall.
It is always good to feel needed.
Behind the wall you will find another iron wall. Shoot this wall with your wonder weapon until it completely melt. Then enter the secret lab and kill the zombies who's going to appear. Once you kill all of them, the barrier will disappear. Then you need to take all of the 3 bottles. Then shoot this safe with your wonder weapon. It's going to give you 3 essence trap, but you can carry 2 only. Every time you throw this trap 3 tempest going to appear. After you use all of the 3 traps, you will receive 1 trap every round, but 3 are going to be enough if you use them correctly. So pick 2 traps in the beginning.
A mission to send a Nazi army across time to claim them.
Then you have to find those things in the map. There is 3 of them, but it's spawn in a different location in every game. It could be here in the sewer access. Or here in West Berlin Street. Or here between the bar and the electronic store. Or here in alley near the garbage. Or it could be here on the Korber rooftop. Or here under that window in the destroyed penthouse. Or here in the ghost station, where you pick the second part of headgear. First put the bottle inside using your interact key. Then drop your essence trap. Then you have to kill the tempest who's going to appear fast, and when I say fast I mean very fast. You know that you succeed when you see this purple color, otherwise you need to drop another trap and try again. Then pick the bottle and return it to the secret lab where you took it in the first time and do the same thing with the other 2 bottles. You really don't need me to tell you that you can't use the same place 2 times. What you are doing now that is you are building nuclear bomb, so you pick the energy from the tempests in the bottles. Now you need to find nuclear warhead and you are going to find it in the train. You need Klaus to stop the train, so if you still did not upgrade him, he can't stop the train. If he is upgraded, call him for the last time from the safe house. Then come to the switch control room and use this handle. Then order Klaus to stand in front of the second train, just like I am doing.
How do you think we knew? We learned from our contact in Requiem. Your organization has known about this entity longer than we have. And they left.
If everything is okay, he is going to do some animated moves like he preparing himself to stop the train. Wait until the train completely stopped, then enter and find the warhead and the key card. If you are doing that for the first time, it will be an intel beside the key card. You can take it, but don't forget the key card. Don't be so rush, you have enough time to enter and exit at least 2 times. Now after you got the warhead, you need a uranium for your nuke, and when we say uranium we mean megaton, so you are going to use the key card to call the Requiem satellite that it going to drop a megaton near to you. But before that, make sure that you fix the headgear on Klaus' head. Also make sure that you did not miss anything in the train. You can call Klaus and switch the handle again and stop the train again. What I mean, that you still in the safe side. If you already done that, you can call the satellite from this computer. You need to press your interact key 5 times because it give on instruction in the first time and I am already told it to you, so just keep pressing your interact key until you hear that.
Disrupt your satellite. Connection established, systems nominal. Locking target. Initiating firing sequence.
Megaton and 2 red mimics going to appear from this light. I advise that you kill the red mimics first. When you kill the megaton, he is going to split into 2 halves, each one from them going to drop a piece of uranium. You need to fix those pieces on the crafting table in this tent. Then carry the piece again and attach it on the zipline where I put my mark. Then back to the other piece and craft it, then attach it on the opposite side of the zipline. If you feel like you are going to fall down, crouch and you are going to drop the piece, then you can pick it up again when you heal. Then the 2 pieces will merge into 1 piece and the timer will stop and you can take your breath. By the way, if the timer reach 0, that equal GG and game over. After that, take the piece and put it on the bomb in the secret lab, then you have to reach the next round, so you can use the satellite again, because you need 2 pieces for your bomb. This time you are going to call the satellite from the military tent which is in the West Berlin street. Do the same thing, kill the red mimics, then kill the megaton, craft the pieces, attach it to the zipline, but before you put the last piece in the lab, you need to know that as once you put this piece on the bomb, boss fight will start, so make yourself ready. Death machine will be very useful in the boss fight. Your primary weapon in the fight will be the wonder weapon, so don't take care about your basic weapon, and once you're ready, put the piece in the lab. The boss going to be Valentina. All her strikes are massive, so every time she shot, take cover. She is able to destroy your armor by 1 shot. Once you see those zombies around her, kill them fast, or she will heal and back stronger than before. Every time you did enough damage to her, she will run to another area, and that give you time to buy a new death machine and repair your armor. Follow these advices and you may survive. She will keep running from you until she back again to the secret lab. Once you take her down, and I mean that you very sure you took her down, press you interact key to capture her. When the cinematic part finish, Klaus going to carry the bomb and walk into the portal. You have to protect him and walk with him. If you did not walk with him, he will stop walking, so you need to stay near to him until he's disappear in the portal. Then see the rest cinematic part, and congratulations, you finished the Easter egg in Mauer Der Toten. Hope you liked the video. If you do, you can reward me by adding me in the game.